Hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here today. If you're over 60, your body has done a lot of living, and it deserves to be treated with extra care. That starts with something as simple and as important as what's on your plate. You've probably heard that vegetables are good for you, right? Well, that's generally true, but here's the thing. Some vegetables that were once fine to eat might not be so friendly to your body anymore as you age. It's not that these vegetables are bad in themselves, but the way your body processes food changes over time. For example, your digestion, how your kidneys function, and your blood sugar response. These are all areas that can be impacted by aging. Harvard Health explains it perfectly. Aging impacts gut health, kidney function, and blood sugar response, making certain common vegetables harder to handle. As we get older, some foods that once went down easily might leave us feeling uncomfortable, or even cause us more serious health problems. That's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Which vegetables might be causing more harm than good, and what you can eat instead to keep your body running smoothly. I'll be sharing 3 vegetables you might want to limit or avoid, and I'll also introduce you to 3 fantastic alternatives that are packed with nutrients to help you feel your best. But first, let's take a closer look at why our bodies react differently to food as we age. You might have noticed it yourself. Certain foods just don't sit as well anymore. As we get older, our bodies start to process foods a little differently, and it's important to recognize how these changes can impact what we eat. For example, digestion tends to slow down, and the kidneys, which play a big role in filtering waste, can become more sensitive. This makes some common foods, especially certain vegetables, more difficult for us to handle. Also, if you're taking medications for things like thyroid issues or high blood pressure, those can interact with some foods in ways you may not expect. The National Institute on Aging, NIA, points out that as we age, we become more sensitive to oxalates, excess potassium, and fiber load. What this means is that some vegetables that are typically seen as healthy can actually put a strain on your digestive system or create imbalances in your body. That's why it's so important to choose vegetables that are not only nutritious, but also easy to digest and less likely to cause inflammation. If you've experienced things like bloating, gas, or joint pain, these could be signs that the vegetables you're eating aren't as senior-friendly as you might think. It's all about understanding how these vegetables affect your body and making adjustments to support your health. Take Carl, for example. At 69, living in Michigan, Carl used to add raw spinach to his smoothies every day. It was his go-to for breakfast. But after developing kidney stones, he went to the Mayo Clinic for advice. The doctor pointed out that spinach's high oxalate levels were contributing to the problem. Oxalates can form crystals in the kidneys, leading to stones, especially in people who are more prone to them as they age. After Carl switched to zucchini in his smoothies instead, he noticed a big improvement. His bloating went away, and the risk of kidney stones didn't return. It was a simple change, but it made a huge difference. This goes to show that even the vegetables we think of as staples might not always be the best choice for our bodies as we get older. If staying independent, energetic, and mentally sharp matters to you, and I'm guessing it does since you're here, I invite you to hit that subscribe button. That way you'll never miss a tip that could help you live stronger, longer, and with more confidence. Now let's get started on the vegetables to avoid. Vegetable number 1 to avoid: raw kale. Raw kale has been a popular health food for years, often praised for its nutrient density. But if you're over 60, it might not be the best choice anymore, especially in its raw form. While kale is rich in vitamins and minerals, it also contains a compound called goitrogens. These are substances that can interfere with thyroid function, which is especially concerning for seniors who may be taking medication to regulate their thyroid. Eating large amounts of raw kale can also cause digestive issues. It's tough on the stomach and can lead to gas, cramping, or even make it harder for your body to absorb iodine, which is vital for thyroid health. According to the Cleveland Clinic, raw kale in large amounts may disrupt thyroid function in people with sensitivity. If you love the idea of leafy greens but want something that's easier on your body, Swiss chard is an excellent alternative. Swiss chard is much gentler on the digestion and contains magnesium, which is great for muscle and nerve function. It also has a more mild effect on the thyroid compared to raw kale. A great way to prepare it is by lightly sautéing it with olive oil and garlic. The healthy fat in the olive oil actually helps your body absorb the nutrients in the Swiss chard better. Take Judy, for example. At 72, living in Oregon, Judy was a big fan of kale salads. She felt she was doing her body a favor, but over time she started noticing that she was often tired and bloated after eating them. Her nutritionist suggested she switch to lightly sautéed Swiss chard, and within just 2 weeks, she felt a noticeable difference. Her digestion improved and her energy levels returned. It was a simple swap, but it made a world of difference for her overall well-being. Vegetable number 2 to avoid: white potatoes in excess. White potatoes, when eaten in excess, can be problematic for seniors, particularly those who are dealing with diabetes or prediabetes. While potatoes themselves are a good source of vitamins and minerals, they also have a high glycemic index, meaning they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar. This is a concern for seniors who need to manage their blood sugar levels more carefully. Processed forms of potatoes, like fries or instant mashed potatoes, are even worse because they often lack fiber and are typically high in unhealthy fats. Johns Hopkins notes, starchy vegetables can elevate blood glucose quickly, especially when eaten without fiber or protein. This means that foods like white potatoes can lead to blood sugar swings, which can make managing diabetes or prediabetes more difficult. If you're trying to keep your blood sugar stable, it's best to limit your intake of white potatoes. A great alternative to white potatoes is sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes have a much lower glycemic load, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar as quickly. They are also rich in beta-carotene, which is excellent for eye health, and they provide a good amount of fiber, which helps with digestion. One of the best ways to prepare sweet potatoes is to mash them and add a bit of cinnamon and olive oil. The cinnamon helps slow the release of sugar into your bloodstream, and the olive oil adds healthy fats that make the meal more satisfying. Let me tell you about Frank, who is 75 and lives in Florida. Frank had always enjoyed a baked potato with dinner. He considered it a comforting staple. But after being warned by his doctor that he was heading toward prediabetes, Frank made a change. He swapped his usual baked potatoes for mashed sweet potatoes with a sprinkle of cinnamon. Within a few months, his doctor was happy to report that his A1C levels had dropped, and Frank noticed that he felt steadier after meals. That simple swap not only helped stabilize his blood sugar, but also made his meals more enjoyable. Vegetable number 3 to avoid: eggplant. Eggplant is another vegetable that may not be as friendly after 60, particularly if you're dealing with joint pain or arthritis. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family of plants, which includes tomatoes, peppers, and potatoes. While these vegetables are generally healthy, eggplant contains a compound called solanine, which has been known to increase inflammation in some people. For seniors with arthritis or other inflammatory conditions, this can be problematic as it may worsen symptoms and lead to more frequent flare-ups. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, highlights that certain nightshade compounds can be pro-inflammatory in arthritis-prone adults. If you've noticed that your joint pain flares up after eating eggplant, it's worth considering a change in your diet. A wonderful alternative to eggplant is zucchini. Zucchini is not only low in solanine, but it also has anti-inflammatory properties, making it much gentler on your joints. It's easy to prepare in a variety of ways: grilled, sautéed, or even spiralized into a pasta substitute. Zucchini is packed with vitamin C, which supports your immune system and helps your body fight inflammation naturally. Sandra, a 66-year-old from Texas, had been struggling with arthritis in her fingers for years. She'd been eating eggplant as part of her regular meals, but over time, she noticed her joint pain worsening. After consulting with her doctor and making a change to her diet, she removed eggplant from her meals and replaced it with zucchini pasta. Within weeks, Sandra noticed a big difference. Her hands felt more flexible, and the pain she'd been dealing with for so long began to ease. A simple swap of vegetables gave Sandra a new level of comfort in her daily life. So now that you know which vegetables might be quietly working against your body after 60, let's shift our focus to the ones that actually support your health. These aren't just safer, they're powerful allies for digestion, energy, and long-term wellness. Think of them as your new go-to staples. Vegetables that work with your body, not against it. Let's take a look at 3 of the best ones to add to your plate starting today. Number 1. Beets, cooked. Beets are an excellent vegetable to add to your diet after 60. These vibrant red roots have a lot to offer, especially when it comes to circulation and heart health. One of the key benefits of beets is their high nitrate content. Nitrates are compounds that help to dilate blood vessels, improving circulation and potentially lowering blood pressure. In fact, according to the Cleveland Clinic, beets contain nitrates that may help manage blood pressure naturally. This makes them a wonderful addition to any senior's diet, especially if you're looking for natural ways to support your cardiovascular health. Cooking beets enhances their sweetness, and they can be easily incorporated into your meals. Roasted beets are a perfect addition to salads or soups. You can also add them to smoothies or blend them into a vegetable dip for a delicious snack. Beets are also packed with antioxidants, which help protect your cells from damage and reduce inflammation. Take Melinda, for example, a 70-year-old from California. For a long time, she dealt with chronic bloating and digestive issues. After consulting with her nutritionist, she decided to rebuild her veggie plate around cooked carrots, broccoli, and beets. Not only did she notice her digestion improving, but she also lost 10 pounds, felt lighter, and found that she had more energy. Now she starts her day with a morning walk and feels more energized than ever. Melinda's story shows how making small changes to your vegetable intake can have a big impact on your overall well-being. 2. Cooked carrots. Carrots are another fantastic choice for seniors. They're incredibly easy on the gut and gentle to digest, which makes them ideal for anyone experiencing digestive sensitivity. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, a compound that the body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for maintaining healthy vision, skin, and immune function. As we age, our skin and eyes can benefit greatly from the nutrients in carrots, helping to preserve healthy vision and promote a glowing complexion. Carrots are also great for supporting your immune system, which is important as you age. You can enjoy them in a variety of ways. Roasting carrots with a little olive oil and herbs brings out their natural sweetness and creates a savory side dish. You can also blend cooked carrots into soups for added smoothness and richness. Their mild taste makes them easy to incorporate into almost any meal. Number 3. Steamed broccoli. Broccoli is another powerhouse vegetable for seniors. It's loaded with fiber, which is essential for healthy digestion, and it contains a wide range of antioxidants that help protect your cells. These antioxidants are especially important for supporting heart health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Lightly steamed broccoli is one of the easiest ways to incorporate it into your diet because it's gentle on the digestive system. Studies have shown that broccoli may help protect colon health, reduce inflammation, and improve overall immune function. Plus, its high fiber content helps keep your digestive system working smoothly. For seniors, steamed broccoli is a great choice because it's easy to digest compared to raw broccoli, which can sometimes cause bloating or gas. Like Melinda, many seniors are finding that switching to more digestible vegetables like cooked carrots, steamed broccoli, and beets can make a huge difference in their overall health. Not only did Melinda lose weight and improve her digestion, but she also regained her energy and now enjoys her morning walks with ease. By focusing on these nutrient-dense, easy-to-digest vegetables, you can feel more energized, improve your digestion, and support your heart and immune health. Adding these super veggies to your plate is a simple and effective way to boost your health and well-being after 60. Now that you've got a clear idea of which vegetables to lean on for better health, the next step is knowing how to bring it all together in a way that's simple, satisfying, and balanced. Choosing the right veggies is important, but how you serve them matters just as much. Let's walk through what a smart, senior-friendly veggie plate actually looks like and how to make it work for your daily meals without stress, strain, or breaking the budget. Creating a balanced and nutrient-rich veggie plate is a great way to ensure you're getting the essential vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants your body needs to stay healthy after 60. The goal is to fill half of your plate with vegetables, with a focus on those that are easy to digest and promote good health. For example, you can include steamed broccoli, sautéed carrots, or Swiss chard. These vegetables are all gentle on the digestive system and are full of fiber, vitamins, and minerals that help support your immune system, heart, and digestive health. Next, aim to fill 1/4 of your plate with healthy carbohydrates like sweet potatoes or quinoa. These complex carbs provide lasting energy without causing blood sugar spikes. Sweet potatoes in particular are rich in beta-carotene and fiber, making them an excellent choice for seniors looking to boost their nutrient intake. Quinoa, on the other hand, is a complete protein and contains all 9 essential amino acids, which is especially beneficial for maintaining muscle mass and overall strength. The remaining 1/4 of your plate should be reserved for lean protein. This could include options like salmon, chicken, or plant-based sources like beans or lentils. Protein is important for maintaining muscle mass and repairing tissue, and it also helps keep you feeling full and satisfied after meals. For seniors, it's essential to get enough protein to support bone health and prevent muscle loss, which can occur naturally with aging. To enhance the absorption of nutrients, drizzle your plate with healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil. These oils are rich in monounsaturated fats, which help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Healthy fats are also great for your heart and can help keep your skin looking youthful and glowing. For seniors who may struggle with prepping vegetables due to limited time or mobility, there are some helpful tips to make meal preparation easier. You can opt for pre-cut vegetables, spiralized zucchini, or microwave-ready veggie packs that require little effort and time to prepare. These are especially useful if you have a weak grip or difficulty chopping vegetables yourself. Additionally, if you're looking to save money while still eating nutritious meals, consider shopping at farmers markets, purchasing store-brand frozen vegetables, or taking advantage of bulk buying deals. Frozen vegetables are just as nutritious as fresh ones, and they last longer, reducing waste and helping you stretch your grocery budget. Building a safe senior veggie plate doesn't have to be complicated. By following the simple formula of half vegetables, 1/4 healthy carbs, and 1/4 lean protein, you can ensure your meals are balanced and full of the nutrients you need to support your health as you age. Remember, it's all about making small, practical changes that fit into your lifestyle and contribute to better health. As we wrap up today's video, I want to remind you that you don't have to give up vegetables entirely. You just need to be smart about which ones you choose as you get older. While many vegetables are packed with nutrients, some might not work as well for your body after 60. Remember, it's not about avoiding vegetables, but rather swapping them for those that are easier on your digestion, reduce inflammation, and support your overall health. Remember, you're not too old to make positive changes. It's never too late to improve your health, and the next meal you prepare could be the first step towards feeling better and living more comfortably. Even small changes like swapping out one vegetable at a time can make a big difference in how you feel day to day. I encourage you to try swapping out one of these vegetables this week and see how you feel. Keep track of your energy levels, your digestion, and how your body responds. You may be surprised at how a few simple changes can make a positive impact on your overall health. Before we go, if you found this video helpful, be sure to share it with friends and family who could use this information, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful tips. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited for the positive changes you're going to make with your next meal.